What's up, everybody, and welcome back to episode 2 of my OceanBlock Let's Play. As you can see, we don't have a mountain anymore. This took like an hour. It was a long time because these tools break constantly. But we got it done. I made a couple more furnaces to... I don't know what's going on. I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know multiple torches could share the same block. Huh. Interesting. Made a couple more furnaces to keep burning up the wood. I need to change this back. Also, if you're doing this and you want to not do the vein mining that just does everything of the same type, if you hold tilde and then shift to crouch, you'll see in the top left there we now have options. And you can just scroll wheel to change the shape that you're doing. So what I would do is change it to small tunnel, and basically all the blocks of the same type, it would just do a straight line of whatever I was mining. And so I was taking it out layer by layer by layer. Oh cool, there is backups on this one too. That's good. That's the first one, I think. But moved all of my stuff down here, and we need to change that back to shapeless. So changing it to shapeless will let you just like look at one block and it'll follow all the same blocks going up, which was good for the trees, which I also had to start spreading out because I needed more leaves to hopefully drop more apples, because that's been my food basically this whole time. While doing all this, because my crops, they take forever. So we definitely need to look into maybe making a watering can or something to help speed that up a little bit. Let's get rid of a couple more trees just so these leaves drop. But I've been surviving on apples. And still no bed, but we haven't really had an issue with mobs because we have so many torches out now. So basically, I got the stone area, which is where we're going to build like our house and all of our machines and all that stuff. We got a grass area. I tried to... I was realizing that I was getting rid of all my grass blocks, so I decided to make a big patch of it. That way I still grow some, so we don't lose all of our grass. So it's going to grow into here. And eventually, when we get a better pickaxe or something, we'll replace this stone with all smooth stone or something. But over here, I put away my scythe, which has actually been really, really useful. Because or comma, I guess, is what it is. Because you could just right-click on something, and it auto-plants whatever the thing is. And I don't think you can... Oh, you can do that with your hand. Even still, it was nice to have it, because then I could make more tilled dirt, which I did. And I think with this amount of cotton, I think we're good. We also have a decent amount of other food now, so I can get away from just eating apples. So let's actually go see how many we have in here. This one, yeah. So we got 8 more potatoes. We have some wheat, and some carrots. So I'm going to toss these potatoes in there, and we'll get to moving to eating some potatoes instead. And these cotton balls we're going to turn into string somehow. There we go. And we're going to... I think actually, because we're going to sluice, there's a whole mod about it. Sluicing is just a fancy word of just running materials through a mesh and water. We need to make sure that we have enough string to make a cloth mesh, because that's our first one, which needs 5, which we will have plenty of. Yeah, okay, great. So I'm going to do that and make ourselves a bed, because holy cow, I've been dying to sleep through the night. And then we're going to make our cloth mesh and just get that out of the way. And we need to make an oak sleuth, which is just some oak. Actually, is there stone one? There's iron. Okay. which we need 2 iron bars and then a chain, so 3, and then some nuggets. That's a little expensive for us right now, so we're going to ignore that. And then we'll put our bed here. Boom. There we go. And then the sleuth, we're just going to place it near water because we're going to need a lot of water for it. It's just you place it down and then you insert whatever mesh, which I think, yeah, you can just shift click to remove that because the higher the mesh rating, the better resources we can get out of it. So basically, with cloth and sand, we'll have a 43% chance of getting copper chunk, 33 for iron, and all of that stuff. For dust, we have a good chance of getting bone meal, but a really slim chance of getting some of the other metals. But bone meal is good. I think we actually need that for the watering can, so that's a good thing for our dust. But if you upgrade your mesh, these percentages go way up. So right now, 33% chance to get iron with cloth. If we switch that over to an iron mesh, that goes all the way up to 54. But you see that we lose some of the other materials. I think, what was the other one? Copper? Yeah, copper goes down to 14. Oh, that's with gravel, though. Hold on. With sand, here we go. So there's the difference right there. But we do get whatever electrotine is, which is from Project Red. So some wiring stuff. Gold is going to be pretty important as well. But yeah, basically every time you upgrade the quality of your mesh, the numbers of all this stuff goes up. So let's look at sand again. So 60% for copper and then iron. And then eventually we need to make a manual pump, which isn't too bad. We could do clay buckets. We can actually do this immediately, which I think I will, because I cannot be asked to fill our sluice up with water manually. And I'll show you guys how this works, because we got a bunch of clay while we're digging stuff out. So hey, look at that, nighttime. Let's see how this works. Man, that chat box is huge. Chat settings, unfocused height, width, turn that down. Focus height, turn that down too. It's so tiny now. We gotta turn our text down, I think. Then we'll turn the width up. Width, not the width. Ooh, that's really tiny though. Whoop. There we go. That's a little bit more reasonable. And we got a bunch of wheat seeds. I actually should have planted those, but that's okay. That's not what we're here to do right now. So we need smooth stone, right? Because I think one of these things, I think it was you. Yeah. We need clay. Oh, and we have a couple of quests, I think, that we need to do. So we got getting string. Craft a basic tinker's weapon and string. There we go. You can kill spiders. Yeah, cotton, I think, was the easiest. It just took so long for it to actually grow. But, I mean, if you're going to level out your mountain anyways, I did the same thing. I just waited. It cannot be automated. See the sluice tooltips. Okay. We get a bunch of materials back for that, which is great because we're going to be sluicing that stuff up. We need to make a clay bucket. And that is... Oh, that's to make the water bucket. Clay bucket. Whatever. We got it. And we get a random reward out of that. What is our other... Okay, so we got iron spikes. That's actually not bad. If we do a dark room mob farm, we have them drop on that. We're good. I don't know... Was that our only random reward? It must have been. We'll put that in this chest. And bone meal... actually, we want to keep that on us for right now. Alright, so clay bucket, easy enough. We're going to make 3 of these. If you shift click that button, it'll put as many items as it possibly can in the recipe. And we're going to make... Oh, those need to be water. Got it. Let's go over here. We fortunately have a lot of water available to us. And we'll just make that really quick. Wonderful. And then actually I'm going to make myself another clay bucket because having water around is always a good idea. And this guy, I think it needs to be over water. We'll just do that. And I'll show you guys how that works here in a second. What was our other things that we had to do? Random award. Light blue laser lens. That's interesting. Random. Common shader grab. Oh, that's really disappointing. That's really disappointing. Animals. Milk bucket. And then any 3 pieces of wool. Passive mobs only spawn in deep, warm oceans in the overworld. Okay. Okay, so we're in a deep, warm ocean right now. That would explain why our water is so pretty. We'll put this away. This is just awful. Right click. Great. This is for something that we're probably never going to get into. Immersive engineering has like guns and stuff in it that you can put like shaders on. It's just I never used those, so again, disappointed about that. Put all this away. Actually, we need our sand because we need to sluice that. So basically, the way that this is supposed to work is that you fill this thing with water. You can see that it has 1 bucket there. And you're supposed to do this, and then you put your sand in, and it automatically goes through. Don't have to click or anything. And then it poops out chunks of whatever. So we got an iron chunk and an aluminum chunk. And with these, 4 of them become an iron cluster. Otherwise, smelting it just becomes a nugget. And then for that, I believe when we smelt that, is there not a regular old furnace here somewhere? Oh, we have to smash it. That's right. So we need a hammer to smash it into the dust. And I think the dust is the thing that we can smelt. Yeah. Which is a little convoluted, to be honest. And let's see. Recipe for that is 2 iron. So we gotta do the nugget thing for a while. Is that what I'm saying? Where we have to smelt a bunch of nuggets to get 2 bars worth? Oh my gosh, that's going to take some time. But anyways, when you do this, you'll notice that every time it does it, it uses a full bucket's worth of water. So for every block, it's a full bucket. We got nothing that time. Wow, feels bad. But this guy, the manual pump, all you need to do is just right click on it, and it adds time to it. And during that time, it's going to add water into this this machine. And so if you just sit here, and I don't think clicking makes it go any faster than, yeah, than just holding it. I think holding it is just as fast. But on the back of it, it tells you that if you wind it up too much, it'll actually break, or it's bad for it or something. I think it freezes up. I'm not sure. I wanted to actually test to see if making like a right click macro that just mashes it, if that makes this any faster. But you just wind this up for a little while. I think every minute it goes up a tick. So if we take this to 3 minutes, yeah, there it goes. And I think you go up to 4 from the looks of the pattern. And then as you go, you just start right clicking your way into here and just hope for good items, I guess. Yeah, we're just gonna have to work on getting enough iron nuggets. Okay, so we need to make 1 single iron ingot. Okay, and hopefully that quest will give us something worthwhile, because I know you can toss a hopper on this. I don't know if we have like wooden hoppers. That would be incredible. No. Oh, but we do have botany pots. Those are great. Oof, that's so expensive. But you know what? It's might be worth the investment of all the iron right now, because putting in a whole stack of sand like this and just ignoring it for a while is huge. Because who wants to sit here and do this? This isn't entertaining. This isn't fun. So we need, what is that, 18 iron chunks to make 2 bars to make our hammer. But I think we lose one of them when we when we turn in the quest. So let's see how much what do we get out of gravel? Out of gravel with cloth, we have a 44% chance of iron. Is that better than sand? I forgot what our sand one was. Yes. Okay. So we need to swap to gravel. And you can see that, yeah, so it remains like locked up while this is full. So that's actually way better than I thought. I thought it was just going to be continually clicking down, but no, it only when it's pumping water is it going down, which is great, because that saves you a lot of heartache trying to actually, while we wait for this, we can start smelting these, because that's going to take time as well. So we put what, 7 in there? Whoop. Let's move our potatoes there. Right? Yeah, 7. So we just need 2 more. So I got 1. So 1 more. And then hopefully the reward that we get from... Okay, so we get a bunch of iron chunks for that. That's good. So that'll be our... Oh, it's 4. It says 4 to 20. That's a huge range. Man, that stinks. But you can see we get a lot of stuff. We got a lot of copper too. I wonder if we can make the hammer out of copper, or if it has to be immersion hammer. It has to be iron. Dang. Okay. Well, that's a shame. So this is probably going to be just my life for a while, is clicking on this until I can get a hopper or some way of sucking items out of a chest and throwing it into something else. I know that there is an early game pipe system. I don't know if I have the quest for that yet. Oh my god, so many things opened up I didn't even notice. Storage, digital storage. No, definitely not digital storage. Immersive engineering. We're going to get the engineer's hammer, which is going to give us a random reward. Mechanism, power. Power is great. Mechanism is fantastic. Botania is a lot of fun. I legitimately want to go through Botania and show you guys if you don't know about that. Mystical agriculture. Oh, it's so good. Brando and I went crazy with mystical agriculture in one of our mod packs. Stone wand. Okay, let's go. That's really good. We could do the wooden spike one and then complete the iron spike one, actually. Ooh, that's a play right there. Because that's 2 rewards that we get just for free. Stone wand, super easy too. Stone wand is really good for building. Miscellaneous MIDI utilities. I don't know anything about that, but that looks like where the drum mod is coming from. Probably for storing liquids. And then we have Endgame, which is just... Oh my gosh. Ultimate Singularity. Oh, let me show you guys one of these creative ones. Let's do, we'll do the creative ME storage cell. Look at this. Look at this recipe. You need 4 creative essences. What other? Chaos shards from Draconic Evolution. That's for killing a Chaos Dragon in the end, which are insane. Creative bin. So like creative S. You need 4 of these. And inside of these, I guarantee... Oh my god, yeah. This is just insane. Like, boy, do you like Minecraft if you're going all the way for these things. Like, that's insane. Okay. So let's get that going. We have this. Let's create our first iron nugget. Beautiful. I'm also going to empty my inventory a little bit because... I don't want to accept a reward and not be able to have any room for it, you know? String and stuff. I guess that's technically a mob drop. We'll put it in there. Okay. So let's do this. Iron chuck. We got 19. All right. Not bad. So we did that. Now we need a cast iron. I did break my fire thing. My fire was... It's not a fireplace, right? Campfire. That's what it is. Which we need to make a new one because we actually need to smelt iron on it to make cast iron, which I believe is what they were telling you here. Cast iron is one of the main crafting components in the FTB jar mod and is used in quite a few other recipes in this pack as well. For now, your main way of getting this is to let iron ingots simmer on top of a campfire, but you can alternatively just loot them from structures on the water. So we could go out there and grab some as well, but I'm a little scared to go out there right now, so we're not going to do that. All right, so we'll need to create a hammer because... Yeah, that's going to... What's the... So it's 4 for a bar instead of 9. So theoretically, we're already doubling the amount of ore that we get out of this. Because right now we have to smelt each one of these chunks down to a nugget and then create a bar out of that. Where after we get the hammer, all we need to do is get 4 of them. That gives us a cluster that we smash, and then this gets us 1 bar. So it's all about figuring out like efficiency and all that. Like what's the most efficient way to go about... Oh, I got 2. Okay, hold up. Use that. Recipe for this. Oh, dang it, I don't have string on me. 1 piece of string. Hammer. There it is. And then we make that. And now we're good. Ooh, also, I want to do the spike thing really quick before we end this episode. So we need 3 swords. And I think that's it. I think the rest is just stuff we have. Yeah. There we go. Get that. And then we put this in our inventory. Boom. Iron spikes. And then stone wand is another like easy one we could do. Look at that. Stone wand. So the way that this works is that if you have an item in your inventory, like cobblestone, I have cobblestone here, and you click on another cobblestone, it'll make that whatever shape you did 1 block taller. So like if I'm building a house, I can click that and it'll pull out cobblestone from my inventory and create whatever shape I'm doing, and it uses durability for it. And you can change like the shape of it and everything like that. It's super, super handy for building quick quick buildings and walls, bridges, a whole bunch of stuff. Hey, our farm's looking pretty good. All right, so let's see. Have those. I guess I should have stopped those being cooked, but whatever. We're actually, I'm gonna keep these as nuggets because we need it for some recipes. Let's see what we get in our rewards. Immersive engineering. Here's our hammer. We got a demonic slate. Sounds scary. Miscellaneous. Stone wand. Random reward. Enchanted book. Okay. Hopefully it's something good. Sigil of the blood lamp. Okay. I think that's for blood magic. And a stone matic. Which we already have. Awesome. Those were really good random rewards, guys. I'm so happy that we got 2 things from blood magic, Reaper 1 from Draconic Evolution. I think that might actually be an okay enchant. I'm not sure. And then a fully stone matic, which just, boy, that's such a... I'm so happy. There's so much better random rewards out there. Believe it or not, the random rewards get pretty good. Dyer got some stuff that's called Blessed Earth from one of his, which just spawns passive mobs. Which, holy cow, that would have been so nice. It does spread, so you have to be really careful about it, because it'll just constantly spawn passive mobs. So you need to be careful about what you're doing, and cage them off or find a way to kill them. I think I would probably use like the water method and push them into iron spikes. I think that would work out pretty well. But okay, I'm going to sit here and sleuth a bunch of stuff until I can make a hopper and do it kind of automatically, and I will be back I guess for episode 3, because I think that this has gone pretty long. So if you guys are still enjoying this series, let me know in the comments, or just show me with a simple like. If you're new to the channel and you like what you saw, you can check out my other series that have gone a lot longer. A lot of people liked my hardcore series that I did. But yeah, I will see you guys later.